Hi, my name is Dean Cheresky, and I will be teaching a course called ECMP 355 at the University of Regina from January 2013 until April. This is a course that's kind of an introduction to technology in the classroom for pre-service teachers. Largely, this introductory course is made up of first and second year teachers. There may be the occasional third and fourth year, but pretty much young people. I've been doing this kind of a mentoring program for in various forms for probably about 4 or 5 years, again with varying degrees of success. It's always a bit challenging because it's not a stringent, really well-defined program, simply because of the nature of the virtual, and it's more an experience that I want to give my students in watching what a teacher does to engage his or her students in online spaces. And so the commitment from you is pretty minimal. I would simply ask that you have some type of a space online where your students are reflecting and sharing work that my students can then comment on and provide some support. So that's sort of the baseline of interaction. However, this year I would like them to be able to have the opportunity to connect with your class via video, Skype or Google Hangout or whatever arrangements you can make, so that they can get to know the students. So I'm thinking, again, at a minimal level, some sort of an introductory kind of opportunity. And it may be that they can't do something live, and so they might want to pre-record some sort of a video. Again, you can make that arrangement with the student. But in addition, I would like them at some point later on, as they feel more comfortable, to actually teach something to your students. So again, something small, 10 minutes, 15 minutes kind of thing. It could be related to something that you're doing in your curriculum. However, it might be maybe you're open to my students just sort of sharing something that they're learning or like to be able to teach or share. So again, that's something that you can negotiate with my students. As well, I am hoping that towards the end of the term that they would take some time to actually do somewhat of a formal interview with you about your teaching experience, use of technology, those kinds of things. Just something a little bit more in depth that they can document and share on their personal spaces. If you then would also interact with them throughout the year on their blogs, on Twitter, or wherever else you may connect with them, that's just an amazing experience. Very informal, though. I'm not trying to require certain numbers of contacts or those kinds of things, but we'll be sort of talk about that as the course evolves. Finally, I would just ask that you sort of lost my thought there for a second. That you actually have the opportunity to interact with my course in all kinds of ways. You can see the link to the course there, and if there's sessions that you want to attend, you're welcome to do that as well. So just know that the experience is going to be varied. And I have 39 students this term, which is a lot. I'm not sure how we're going to organize the whole thing. But once I have my list of teachers that are interested, and I'll try to do my very, very best to match everything up and make everything work that way. So it's always a little bit dicey at first, but usually it works out. So if you're interested in doing that, if you have a classroom, if you'd like to connect with some pre-service teachers, it would be fantastic. I would love it if you did that. So fill out the form. I'll get back to you early in the new year with more details, and then probably about the second week of the course, I'm going to have you come in, if you can, if you're available. You don't have to, and just do it like a little 2-minute introduction of yourself some evening to my students so they have a better sense of who you are. Then I'll do the matchup and then sort of go away from there. So if that works for you, great. If you have any questions, contact me. I'd love to chat about it, but really looking forward to the opportunity of having my students connect with yourself. So share this, retweet it, do whatever you need, and it'd be great to have you join us. Thanks.